All right, everyone. I welcome you to yet another episode of Each One Teach One, in which we share as teachers of ICT on different topics. I can see my colleagues Rogers Mukalere of Shareability Uganda, and I also see Mr. Wamono Michael here with me. You're very welcome, my co-hosts. In today's session, we want to look at what it takes to build an e-learning platform. These things became more popular when the lockdown came here for us in 2020. We did a lot of research, we did a lot of trial and error, and somehow we came out better. And I want to say this, I want to say that whenever you get a challenge, I know it is preparing you to be a better person. We were trained as teachers, but e-learning is not something that was so key to our profession. It is when the lockdown came, when COVID came, that we saw the need for e-learning platforms. So people tried out things like Google Classroom, which has been around. People tried to use Zoom and many other tools. Some people are using Meet. I remember we were working on a certain website with Rogers, and we installed a plugin called Jitsi, and many came up. So as teachers of ICT, I know our subject is so dynamic, something that is something that you don't think about today, maybe in just a month or 6 months or even a year from now, becomes so popular that you have to find ways of learning it so fast. So I know this experience, we learned many lessons. And one of them, personally, I learned how to use a plugin called Tutor TLMS, which I use to build, there is a platform I have called senior1.org. I use Tutor TLMS. So in this video, I want to share with you how we can make an e-learning platform, either for yourself. You can create a website, maybe wamono.com, and then you start teaching your students online. You see, you don't have to, we learned that you don't have to be in class in the four walls for you to be able to teach. You can teach students from even across borders, students from far away, maybe. I have Mr. Ajak here is from Germany, but he's online. This means that you can even create your lessons on a website, and Mr. Ajak will follow you and learn something from you. So the purpose of Each One Teach One, ladies and gentlemen, is just to help us polish each other. We are not the masters of everything in our subject. So when Mr. Dumba comes up with something that he knows, I come here and share it with you. When Mr. Baiga also has something that he has figured out, he comes in a session like this, Tuesday evenings, and shares with us, like Rogers has always done. Mr. Wamono Michael has done this. We also want to encourage you teachers, please just get in our inboxes if there is anything you want to share with us. For example, if you want to teach us or remind us how to develop a lesson plan, you can just give us the topic and we shall schedule in one of our series. If you want to show us how to make schemes of work, if there is something you're finding tricky for some of us in Excel, please, the platform is here for us every Tuesdays 8 to 9. So back to our topic, building an e-learning platform with WordPress. I am Dumba Steven, and I'm currently the ICT Teachers Association National Coordinator. I am a teacher by profession, but along the way, I learned how to repair computers. I also learned how to build websites. I have since left the four walls of the classroom to concentrate on private business, which include Izon School of Computing, Izon Web Services for web design. Then I have the Geek Village for computer repair and things like that. I am very passionate about WordPress, and I'm glad to mention that I was introduced to WordPress by Rogers Mukalere. One of my weaknesses is graphics design. So Mr. Wamono Michael, it's your duty to come and teach me and other teachers about graphics design. We want to create our own flyers for our schools. We want to create illustrations for our booklets and stuff like that. So Michael, I'll be very glad if you onboard me like Rogers did with WordPress. So let me share my screen here. Let me share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is very visible, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ajak. So I want to assume that everyone here knows how to install WordPress. So we are not going to start from scratch. I already have a website here. Let me see, how do I see this website? Let me, in my address bar, let me show you my plain website. Sorry. So I've created a website here for Yamato Online School. It doesn't have a menu, just has a sample page here. There are a few things to set up here. So the first thing I'm going to do, let me see. The first thing I'm going to do is create the pages for my online school. So I'll go to pages, add new, and then there we go. I'll start with the home page. Then I publish that. Let me add a new page. I have another page there. Publish. Let me add a page for A-level. What other page do I need for an online school? Perhaps I need an e-library. I'm doing this fast because I assume that you people are already comfortable with this. I'm creating pages for the website. And then how will people contact you? I'll put contact us as another page. There we are. And maybe I also have a blog page. Let me call that notices. And now there we are, the pages are done. Let us check on our website. What does it look like right now? Yamato Online School. So you see we have A-level, contact us, up to sample page. But we don't need a sample page on our menu, and we want these pages in a certain order. So we are going to go back here to our dashboard. Sorry. Let's get to our dashboard. Let's go to settings. I want my home page to come first whenever I load my settings, then reading. I want whenever I load my website, I want it to show me the home page first, and then the posts will go to notices. I'll save that. And then I want to order I want to change the order of these pages. How am I going to do this? I'll go to appearance. Let me create a menu. Let's do this very fast. Let me just call it main. And this is going to be the primary menu. And then I'll click create menu. Those who have attended our previous sessions on WordPress, I think this is familiar. So let me go to these pages. I need the home, notices, A-level, contact us, e-library, and O-level pages. So I'll click add to menu. Then I want to change the order of these pages. I want contact us to come last. I want O level to come. Let me see. Let me take notices down. So we have notices there. Let me see. I have OA eLibrary notices. Yeah, I think that's okay. Then let me save this menu. So let us check on let us refresh our website. And yes, our pages are now in the order that we want. Home, O level, A level, eLibrary notices, and contact us. For yours, you can arrange it the way you want. And then maybe let me work with the menu. Let me go to customize. Let me just make a few changes on the menu. Maybe header builder. Let me go to design. Let me see. Is there anything to change here? Primary menu. Okay. Let me change this to white. Let me change everything here to white. And then the background to blue. I hope that is, will that work? Okay, let me publish. And then what else? Maybe let me change this too. Let me go to design, the background to that. Let me change the text. Yamato is black. Let me change the design to white also. And let me publish. Just a few changes. The choice is always yours. Let me see whether this gives me what I want. Yeah, I think that's fine for now. I've worked with the menu, I've given it a blue background, and I made all these, the text to appear in white. I hope that is fine. Now we are done with, of course, before this lesson, I installed WordPress. Now, as we began here our lesson, we created the pages, and then I've worked on the menu. Now, the other thing is I want to start building my e-learning platform. While you can do this manually, plugins have come in to help us. So I'll go to the plugin section and choose add new plugin. While there are many plugins for e-learning, let me see. Let me just check for LMS. What LMS plugins do we have? We have Tutor, Master Study, LMS. We have WordPress, we have Sensei. There are many LMS plugins. But for this particular, in today's session, I'm going to use a plugin called Tutor LMS. So I'll come here to upload plugin. I'll choose file because I already downloaded this plugin. So it's here. I'll click on Tutor LMS, open, and then install. So this is going to turn my website into an e-learning platform. And how? We are going to see this in a few minutes. So here I am activating the plugin. So let us wait for just, and yes, it says thank you for choosing us. If you are new to this LMS, you can click on the Let's Start and it will guide you on how to do whatever you want to do. But I think I've used it enough, so I'll simply skip. And here our plugin is ready to help us put our courses or lessons. What else? You can add other plugins like Contact Form 7. That is if you want to create forms for people to contact you. But now, what I want to concentrate on is the e-learning part of this website. However, what I can do, maybe I can ask some questions. Are we comfortable so far, comrades? I don't want to leave anyone behind. Are we comfortable?
So far, so good.
Not yet. We are okay, Mr. Dumba.
You are okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want if there is any challenge anywhere.
Yes, we okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
What I had wanted to ask is the theme we had used from the beginning.
Okay, the theme. I am using a theme called Astra. How do you know that? Yes, how do you know that? If you go to your WordPress dashboard, if you go and then you go to appearance and then under themes, you'll see Astra is the theme that I have there under themes. Are you comfortable, Jack, Mr. Jack?
Very well, thank you so much.
Okay. Any other query? Okay, people say they are comfortable. Now let me continue. Now, after installing your Tutor LMS, this one here, you get something here on the menu, Tutor, another item on the menu in the dashboard called Tutor LMS. So let me click on it. Now, for me, the way I'm arranging my lessons is in such a way that I have O level and A level. So I'm going to have O level subjects and A level subjects. So I'm not going to add all O level subjects. I'm just going to add a few. So here where you see courses, I'll click add new. And then I will O level mathematics. The reason I put O level mathematics, another one would say, why don't I put just mathematics? It is because we have mathematics at both O and A level. So how are you going to separate these courses? So I have to put O level math or O level mathematics. And it would be good if you also set a featured image for this course. So I'm going to upload a featured image. I've created some featured images here. So I'll click on O level mathematics and then click open. And then set featured image. And so I have my O level math here. Then what else can we change here? Let me see. Is there anything else? Maybe here I see difficulty level. By Tutor LMS has these levels here. I see difficult level. You can put all levels, beginner, intermediate, or expert. Now, for me, I can choose this is beginner, and then I can make that of A level, would be maybe intermediate. But for now, let me just publish this course. I haven't put any content. So I want to add a new course. Remember, in the beginning, I went to courses, and then I went to add a new course. So I'm going to put maybe 5 courses. Let me put O level ICT. And then I want to set a featured image. I want to upload the file for ICT, O level ICT. Set the featured image. And then I'm also going to set the difficulty level. Let me put it at beginner. But later I'm going to show you how to change these levels because Tutor LMS has beginner, all levels, intermediate, expert. While for us, we want to put things like O level or A level. So let me publish this too. And then for the others, I'm going to do it fast. Remember, it was courses and then add new course. O-level physics, set featured image. We have O-level physics. Yeah, we do. Open, and then set featured image. Let me make this beginner, and then publish. Meanwhile, Mr. Mukalere and Mr. Amon, you can help me respond to the questions in the chat.
Okay.
Maybe let me put chemistry. Chemistry. Set featured image, upload. I prepared my featured images already. This would also be good for you to do. Beginner. Let me publish that. And then I'll add just one more. History. Featured image, upload. Then I'll put history there. There we are. Set featured image, beginner, and then publish. So for now, we have our courses done. If you go to courses here, we have O-level history, chemistry, O-level physics, O-level ICT, and O-level mathematics. Now we want to add this to our menu. Let us first visit our website here. You notice we have home, O-level, A-level, e-library, notices, and contact us. Now we want to put our courses, the ones we've just made, we want to put them under O-level. To do this, we have to revisit our menu. So let's first get back to our dashboard. Go to appearance and then menus. So we had our main menu here, which already has the items here. So what we are going to do, let us go to under courses here, and then choose the courses that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 under courses, and then add them to the menu. When you add them to the menu, look at what happens. Let us first save this menu. Did we save? Now, when we go to our website, you notice now we've added them to the entire menu, and this looks ugly. We want to put these under O-level. So let's get back to our menu and reorganize this. So we are going to drag this O-level history and put it under. Notice this gap here. So I'm going to drag these subjects and put them there. So I have to drag O-level physics, O-level ICT, O-level mathematics. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and always remember to save. I hope that is saved. Let us check on our menu now. It's now reorganized. Now we have home and then O-level. Now under O-level, you can see a list of the courses we have: O-level history, physics, mathematics, ICT, and chemistry. Under A-level, we have not put anything, so you won't have a drop-down menu. Do we have any questions so far here? We are done with adding the courses. And then we also revisited our menu. Any questions so far that I can respond to before we go ahead? Mr. Jack, are you comfortable?
Yeah, I'm very okay, Mr. Dumba.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, what else? What else can we do? We have some settings to do under Tutor LMS. If we went to Tutor LMS and went to settings, There are some settings we can do, I think. Although there are many settings for this particular session, let us just concentrate on these few. Let us go under courses and let us enable spotlight mode. This helps you that when a student is in their course, they are not distracted by other menus and what they only see the course content. And then the other thing we can do is the preferred video source. For our case, we shall choose YouTube as our preferred video source, and then click Save Changes. Now let us go to our website. Let me choose a subject like O-Level ICT. Now, if I come to O-Level ICT, it's bare. There's no course info, no reviews yet, and even no course content. We only have the title there, and then we have O-Level ICT. So what am I going to do to insert content in this O-Level ICT? Let us go back to Tutor LMS. So I'll go to courses, and then I'm going to go to O-Level ICT here. Then I'll click on O-Level ICT. Now here, you can write something about your course. You can put an excerpt there, but this is not, we're not going to concentrate on that. I want us to get down where we see add new topic. So how are you going to add a new topic? Teachers, do we remember the topics in ICT? Mr. Jack, do you remember some that we can include in our course here? Mr. Rogers.
Yes, please, we do remember.
Okay, let us allow Mr. Rogers to give us these topics.
Okay, let me just based on the A-level syllabus, because I have it here. So the first one,
thank you so much.
Introduction to computing.
So you're going to go slowly. So here, what we are going to do to add a new topic, you're going to click on Add New Topic, and then Introduction
to computing.
To computing. Thank you so much. And then here, you are going to click Add Topic. And then what is the other topic?
The second one is computer management.
Then I'll go to computer management. Then we have the topic there. Let us put only 3. Then another one.
Laboratory care and maintenance.
The word main, this is one of the words that.
Yeah.
Maintenance. And then we read it maintenance. I don't know. Okay. Now here we are. We have 3 topics. Rogers, keep your book. We still need it. Let us just check our course here. If I refresh, check Introduction to Computing, Computer Management, and Laboratory Care and Maintenance. Now, Rogers, we are going to ask you to give us the topics, the lessons, or what do you call it?
Yes.
Subtopics, what is it?
Okay,
now, under Introduction to Computing, give us maybe 5, 3, just 3, whatever is there.
Okay, there are 3. There is the world of ICTs.
So here, I'll go to lesson, and then type world of ICTs, and then update lesson. Then I'll add another lesson. The other is
implications of using ICTs.
And then I'll go to a third one. And this will be?
Actually, this was supposed to be the first. It is also introduction to computers. Introduction to computers.
Okay. Computers. Now let us go to the second topic. I can freeze this. Then I go to computer management. So under computer management, can you give us maybe 3 if you have them?
Yes, there is booting process.
Yes, then we shall put the booting process. Then another lesson.
File management.
Management is one of the easiest words for me to type. But maintenance, one last one.
Common utilities.
Common utilities?
Yes.
Sorry?
Common utilities.
Common utilities. Okay, let us stop here for now. Let us check on our website. So we have introduction to computing, and then you see the subtopics. Then you go to computer management, and you have that. So you can go on and on and on for each of these subjects, and you'll have this here. You'll have this well arranged. Do you have any questions for now, ladies and gentlemen? Any questions up to this level?
No.
Okay. They all say no questions. Now, let us go to, we want to add some content. Let us go to the world of ICTs. Now, you will have a video. You will have a video, a pre-prepared video that you will go to. Let me pick this. But I want to assume that this is your video. We are using just another video from another person. So I'll copy this video URL, and then I'll go to my course, World of ICTs, and then I'll scroll down, and where you see YouTube, I'm going to paste this link, and then I'll update this lesson. Then the implications of using ICTs, I even made a mistake in typing. Using ICTs, let me go and implications of using ICTs and their impact on society. So you'll get this video, but remember, I encourage you to use your own videos. So I'll go to this lesson, implications. I'll click on it. Sorry. I'll click on implications, then scroll down where I see video source. I'll do that and updates. And then introduction to computers, which I can put after either introduction to computers. I can rename this. Okay. Let me first ignore that. What are computers? So I right click on this. Oh, we have to skip this ad. Just one more second. There we are. So let me get here. Let me scroll down, add my link, and then update lesson. Now I want you to look at let us look at our course content here. So we have O-level ICT, and under O-level ICT, we have Introduction to Computing. So your student will come and click on this video here, click on this lesson, and they will be able to watch a video only if they have enrolled. That is it. But you can even make this a public. You can make this course of yours public, that anyone can do it. Anyone can attend this. Anyone, where is this course? ICT. Let me scroll down. I'll make this a public course, and then I will update. It means that this one now doesn't need, you don't have to pay or have an account to watch. So you see, I click on Introduction to Computers, and then I'll watch my video. And if not that, after that, I'll go to World of ICTs, and I'll watch your video. I can go to Implications of ICTs and still watch your video. Now, I'm giving you just the basics, but in this course, of course, there are many other things you can do. You can add a description of your course. Then, what else? You can give them a brief of what they will learn, what is the targeted audience. You can fill this in, what are the materials needed, what are the requirements. The materials included and the requirements or instructions. You can fill in these details just to suit your particular course. Even here in the course itself, in these courses, you can add more content. For example, you can add media, which I don't have right now. You can write, there are many things you can do to this course. You can get a featured image and even upload attachments such that a student can pick maybe an assignment direct inside that course. I want to go into the details of that. So let us get to back to our lessons. This is what I was talking about creating an e-learning platform. Now it shows you that we have done this in just around 30 minutes. So if you are also prepared, you can buy a domain, get hosting, install Tutor LMS plugin or any other plugin that you're comfortable working with, and you'll have a website. You'll have a website that is doing e-learning. You can even register your students. Let me just get back to the website. You can register, use your such that only those who are allowed to attend your course can access it. So you go to, you see, you got under O-level, and then we had O-level ICT. So some teachers can decide to concentrate on their teaching subjects. You can even do this for maybe the school where all subjects are included, or you can make your own online school, like I made mine, senior1.org. I did this during the lockdown, and yeah, we got a couple of students who are interested, and today they still ask us for material. I don't know why it's taking long to load, but yes, when it loads, I'll show you that. Now, I want to get your questions. Before I show you something.
Yes, Mr. Dumba.
Yes, Mr. Kazibwe.
Hello.
Yes, Kazibwe.
Good evening, everyone. So now, Mr. Dumba, you're uploading videos. Now, what if I want to upload the content itself, the text?
It's very possible. Now, let us go to our subject, the one we understand most. Let me see. Mr. Rogers gave me this tool, OpenAI. And yeah, Let me create something here. Let me create something here without disturbing my head for now. So let me copy this. There are many ways you can do that. You can click here, and you can paste that there. You can paste your notes there, and your students will be able to access them. You can also, what did I mention? I mentioned that here, even inside this course here, Introduction to Computers, there are many things you can do. You can paste the content here inside your lesson, your notes, Introduction to Computers, and then you come and put all your notes here. You get that, eh? And then, sorry?
And even
then you can even,
pictures.
yes, pictures, and I can even put attachments here, and then you update your lesson. So when your student comes here, here senior1.org is loaded. That's it. Let us get back to ours here. Now you see about the course. This is what I pasted there in about the course. It's also good to give a brief introduction to your course. Then let's go to Introduction to Computers. There we are. We have the video, and we only have about the lesson there. So you can even put pictures. These are as simple as, the plugin makes work so simple. You can even put an attachment of maybe work to download, do at home, maybe scan and send back to you. Any other option. Now, what else was I supposed to show you? Maybe another question. So we have Mr. Bwambale Edgar.
Thank you, Mr. Dumba.
Yes.
So I wish to inquire whether it's possible that after having bought the domain.
Yes, sir.
Then I find myself having both the school website, then aside also having this learning platform.
Yes, what you do what you call a subdomain. You can have your website, maybe wambalehighschool.sc.ug, and then you can have the subdomain eLearning.wambalehighschool.sc.ug. Does that answer your question?
Please, you have. Thank
you. Then Mr. Felix. Or maybe Stephen, Segrinya Stephen, you can ask your questions, wait for Felix. Oh, I think they are not ready.
Mr. Dumba?
Yes, please.
Someone was asking that can you make that kind of a platform to be like a Zoom when someone can teach his or her learners via the platform the way we do on Zoom? That
Yes,
was
you can,
Mr.
but that is
Nelson.
it. Yes, it is in the Pro version. You can add a Zoom. You can add Zoom in the Pro version. This, we are using a free version, whereby the students log in, they find the link inside there, and then they click. But ultimately, we are going to be using Zoom. And another question?
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Stephen.
Yes, Felix.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask about, you see in these e-learning platforms, we always have instructors and tutors assigned to different course units or course modules. And I would like you to show us how we can assign our instructors to our different course units.
Okay. This one, what you can do, you see where we have users here. I can add a new user. And Felix. And then have Felix there. They have their password there. And then you make these ones a tutor, instructor, and then add new. Now I have a new user there, Felix. So when I go to Tutor LMS under courses, this course may be mathematics. Mathematics somewhere. Somewhere it will show you the author, and then you'll put Amotoheire Felix. And then I'll update. Are we there, Felix? Did that answer your question? Okay. I hope it answered. So for mathematics,
Yes, you did.
Yeah. So for mathematics, you see we have Felix Amotoheire. And sorry, I miswrote your name, sorry. And admin, who is me. So both of us are there. But now we have just a few minutes left. I want to go back to our website. Let us go back to our, I hope I can do this in 10 minutes. This is our home page. Doesn't look very beautiful. Let us go and design our home page. Just a little revision. So I'll go to home. Home, where are you? Let me add a cover here. I'm going to upload a picture. Let me put this picture there. And then each one. And then let me put a button for registering here. Button. Yes. Register now. Let me center this button. Let me update. WordPress makes things look so simple. So, and I'd encourage you. Let me just make one more change here. Full width. And then update. Mr. Jack, are you there? Sure. Not yet. Full width. Okay. That's what I was missing. Let me check this. Doesn't this look a bit more beautiful? Now I want to put our courses down here. What am I going to do? Let me just go down here. I'll add columns. And I'll start with, okay, 3. And instead of 3, we have 5 courses. Let me put 5. Let me update that. Let me update that. And then I want to put my courses here. So I have 5 columns here. So in the first column, I'm going to put an image, upload. Then let me see. Let me put O-level chemistry there. Then in this column, I'll click, I'll put an image. I've already made these images. I'll put history, open. Let me add on another column, upload, ICT. Then the fourth, I'll put another image. I'll upload that. Okay, math there. And then finally, you can put as many columns as you wish. That means as many subjects as you have. So that's it. Then I'll update this. Let me check on my online platform. Does it make any sense? Is it getting more beautiful? And so you see, I have my subjects here, but when you click on them, nothing happens. So it means I have to go and link them. So what am I going to do? Let me first copy this. Let me, in this tab, I want to go to Tutor LMS. So the first is chemistry. So I'll go to my chemistry lesson here. I'll copy this link, copy link address. So I'll click on this image and then click on this icon to insert a link. Done. Now let me go and look for the one for history, right? Okay, history, where are you? I click on history, and then I'll copy this link here, copy link address, get to history, click on the link button, paste the link, and accept. Then I'll go and look for ICT. Now we're trying to beat time, we have just 5 minutes. I'll copy here, copy link address, and ICT, I'll click there, paste my link. Then we have mathematics. Where is mathematics? Have math there. Copy the link. Then paste the link there, accept that. And then I think we have physics somewhere here. So I click on physics. Remember to copy the link, click on the image, click on the link button, paste the link, and then accept. Then you update. Now, when your student comes to your website, let us first refresh this. So when your student comes to your website, and they're interested in O-level ICT, they will click on this image here, and it will take them direct to their course. So all they do is start learning. So when they start learning, it gives them their lessons one after the other. And I think I've made it 4 minutes to 9. I think I'm done. Those are the basics. The rest you can explore on your own and make it even better than this. Time for questions. And then I'll ask Rogers to wrap this up. Rogers, I don't know whether you'll be available. Yes, Mr. Ajak?
Okay.
Ajak,
Yeah,
John had
members
raised his hand.
Ajak John. Yes, Ajak John,
Okay.
can say something?
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Dumba. Sorry for the noise on the background, but I wanted to know how we could acquire the premium or the provision of Tutor LMS, because it seems to be answering most of the questions that I would ask here. Otherwise, thank you so much.
Tutor LMS. If you go to Themium, the people who do Tutor LMS, let's find out from their prices here. As we get another question.
And maybe something I want to say for members who are asking about Zoom and all this. You see, if when it comes to teaching live, like Mr. Dumba is teaching us, we are live in real time. There are many tools. There is Zoom, there is Google Meet, there is what. So you would not necessarily, because those other platforms like Zoom and Google Meet, there are companies which have dedicated resources and time to optimize platforms for live sessions and live interaction. So you don't necessarily have to reinvent the wheel. You can have your Tutor LMS, and LMS is a learning management software whereby learners can go there even when they missed the live session. They go, they can find a recording, they can find the notes, they can download, they can do. In this Tutor LMS, you can be able to put assignments, quizzes. I think Mr. Dumba never reached there. They can do quizzes.
Yeah, I didn't.
And but then when you want to have a live good, then you have a Zoom, a Google Meet link. You generate and you integrate in your what? You can generate a link for each class. Each class can have its own Zoom link, or each class can have its own Google Meet link. So Tutor LMS is used in conjunction with this other one. But yeah, so but of course with WordPress, it has plugins for everything. So if you want to integrate Zoom within and whatever, you can still integrate, but you have to use the other one also in conjunction and embed them. Like in lockdown, we were having Zoom sessions. Then after that, the work could be put on the LMS, because the Zoom, at the end of the Zoom, it is off. But LMS will remain there with all the content that you have.
Mr. Jack asked about the prices. If you want a one-site license, that's $199. That's for you, Mr. Jack. You can continue, Mr. Rogers.
And maybe Mr. Dumba, just something on the licenses.
Yes.
As you can see, there is agency license, which is $799, but it is for unlimited. So for us on Shareability, we are doing something like this. Sometimes when we get a plugin which is on high demand, we buy the unlimited license, and then we can be able to resell at a cheaper cost. For example, if we are 100 of us and we want this Tutor LMS, so I would just buy this unlimited, and when they divide by 100, it means everyone will be buying it at $7. $7 is like 40,000. Is it even 47 times? It's like 30,000. Okay, so it's one thing that I wanted to mention as we conclude as Shareability. We have shared licenses for popular plugins. Even Tutor LMS, if it is a darling of many, we can be able to add it on Shareability licenses. So when you go to Shareability Web Services, click on licenses. We have licenses for Elementor, for Divi, for even ChatGPT, for we added the Yoast, Rank Math, and many other plugins, which would be very expensive. But now for us, we buy them, and then we make genuine licenses, shared cost, and then members can access. Yeah, but otherwise here you have to pay with, if you are buying it as a school and it's your own license, then you pay some money using your credit card, and then you get the license. Yeah, so that is one thing. I don't know if the other questions members are asking. Yeah, I think chat. The question.
Ivan had a question. His hand is up, and we have also Herbert. Okay,
Ivan, ask to unmute. Ivan Wafula and Herbert.
Yes, thank you, Rogers and Mr. Dumba. My question is about how to insert a login page. Supposing I want my learners to be logging in, how do I do that? And then the second.
Okay, continue.
The second question was, what if for me I'm not interested in Tutor LMS? Is there another plugin I can use instead of it? Thank you.
Rogers, can you answer the last question?
Yeah, like Mr. Dumba showed you earlier, there were many plugins. So when you go under WordPress dashboard and click on plugin, or if you just go to the website of wordpress.org/plugins, and you type there the word LMS, you'll find many. But we have been exploring these, and Mr. Dumba particularly found Tutor LMS easy to use, and that is an option. But there are many others which are there, and they provide different features. Others are even the pricing. Some of them are cheaper and what, but it depends on how easy it is for you to build the course. Yeah, so there are many LMSs there that you can be able to use. And one thing that we normally look at is when you are choosing a plugin, how many are using it. You look at many factors. So, for example, Tutor LMS has 80,000 active installations, but if you look at this one, Master Study, it has only 10,000. So it means majority of the people are using the other one. There is a reason why the other one is more popular. Maybe it is more easy to use and could be better in terms of features and usability. So WordPress has a lot. That's what makes WordPress the best software, because it has a lot of plugins for every use case. Yeah. So
another one that can be good for him is LearnPress. LearnPress is also another popular plugin. And then we have Herbert also had a hand.
Yes,
Herbert.
Thank you, Mr. Dumba and Rogers. My question is about you told that you trained us how to create and add a tutor. I don't know, can it be done the same way if you want to add a student? And you also added the register provision within the home page. So I don't know, can it also be linked to the WordPress, so that when you click on register, you can go directly and register the tutor or the student? And another thing is, if someone is already in the system and that person doesn't need to register, so that person is regarded to log in. So I don't know if that login provision can be added on the home page also. Thank you.
Yeah. Now, when you install Tutor LMS, it creates these pages automatically: instructor registration and student registration. Now, I did not put them because remember we have only 1 hour to do this. So I didn't want to delve into the details of registrations and what. But maybe I can show you for the student registration. Look at our page here. If you look at our page, we're supposed to be closing. And we don't have the student registration, anything there. But now we have something like register now. But I can even put registration here, the student registration on the menu. I'll simply go to the menu. And then on this main menu, I choose student registration and add to menu. And here it is. So when you save this, if you save that, these ones are automatically, these pages are automatically created by Tutor LMS. So it's a student registration. They'll click here, and then access is denied because when I was doing this, I decided to disable the student registration, but the page will certainly what? Student registration. So this link here, I disabled that, but this link can be added if I went to pages. Let's go to the home page. Has it here? Let's go to home page. Let me just do something small here, sorry. Here where you see register now, I'll just put this link. Control B. I disabled the registration things because we cannot do all this in 1 hour. Now, if you came to my page here, and if I enable the registrations, if a student clicks on register now, it has to take them to where they'll fill in their name and details, and then they'll become learners on your platform.
And
Rogers.
maybe Mr. Dumba.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you see, putting a public registration link on the website, you also have to make sure that there are no spam registrations. Sometimes there are a lot of online bots. They will keep registering. You will find that your website has very, very many people have registered. So sometimes you can decide to register those learners from the dashboard under users. You can just get the logins of those learners and then you add them. But if you are to do put it online, then you have to put in some reCAPTCHA, Google reCAPTCHA, those things of not a robot, so that you protect your site against spam registrations. Yeah, but also one thing there, when someone clicks on enroll into a course, if the course is for paying, it will ask that person to actually.
Yeah, sure. So, Rogers, unless there is anything else, I don't know if people are still interested, but I am begging that I think this was enough for today. Ivan, maybe you can inbox your question. We are already running. We have already run out of time. I hope it's okay.
Maybe, Mr. Dumba.
Yes,
I want members to tell members that please, what you have learned today, try to implement it and get your learners. Either if you can't teach all learners, at least the ICT club, let them use plugin WordPress for different innovative ideas. WordPress can be turned into different things. Like today we have seen WordPress can be turned into an LMS. Now we have some events, and we are going to be learners will be getting opportunity to showcase the projects they have done with WordPress. There are going to be presents, but even learning. It is like a study tour. Your learners come. So one of the events is in Masaka. It is in Masaka. There is what you call WordPress showcase. I'm really trying to tell members, because time is going to run out. Before you want to start, it will be too late. Let me just try to share with the members here what they are supposed to do.
Okay.
So what you do, you will go to Google. Mr. Dumba, are you seeing my screen?
Yes, I can.
So you type WordPress in education technology showcase. Okay, so you do that. You just go WordPress. It will even bring for you the date. So there is a link that you are going to see, WordPress in education technology showcase. Time is running out. If you have to participate, you need to. It is not for teachers. We have been having WordCamps where it is adults. This time we want the youngsters. So when you come here, you click on call for applications. There is guidelines, and they are saying, one thing I want members to read. Can someone read for me? Which one have I highlighted? Is anyone seeing? E-learning what? Platforms. So what we have learned today, what we have learned today is one of the things that your learners can use TLMS. They do a fully fledged e-learning platform. They come and win. The best project is going to get a MacBook, according to the organizer from MacBook Air. And then there are also other presents from sponsors. So please start today. Go and tell your install WordPress, go and use TLMS, or use any of the other plugins. There are many plugins in the repository to do something. Do some beautiful website or innovative website, then come and fill in this form where there is call for applications, and fill in. The deadline is March 15th, just like 2 weeks from now. So they should be able to do something, and then they fill in here the problem statement and everything, and they submit, and they come to Masaka on that day to present. So this is one. If you fail to come to Masaka, or even if you have come to Masaka, you can improve your project. You can also apply for website projects competition. It is now the next one after that one. This one is going to be in Kampala. So website, Uganda website projects competition. You just search for that, website projects competition Uganda. You'll find this event also. This one is going to be in second term. So if you have not had enough time to do something for this one of first term in Masaka, this one is going to be in Nakawa in Kampala. And this one, we are going to have presents as well. That is going to be given to students for innovative projects with WordPress. So these are events that are happening. And in WordPress community, there are many other events, including the latest, which has just come on schedule, is one of Leader, WordCamp Leader. It's going to be there in August. WordCamp Leader. There's going to be also there's WordCamp Ginger. There are many other events. So WordPress is here, and there's opportunity for learning. And finally, if you are saying, okay, Mr. Dumba, so to TLMS, we have not learned, maybe I have not learned or I have not what, as a Shabite team, we are willing to come to any part of the country. Even if you are 10 people, we can come. So you just organize a Saturday and call us. If you go to Shareability, you just go to Google and type Shareability trainings. Shareability trainings, and then you open, you will find some of the trainings that are upcoming. The latest one which is coming up is going to be in Women's Day. You can download the invitation letter from there. So just click on, go to Google, search Shareability trainings, and then you download the invitation letter for the upcoming training. This one happening just next week, but is it next week? But one in Imbarara, and we are going to be learning WordPress. And we are willing to come to any part of the country even after that. So, but we need you to help us in organizing. So if you want us to come to Soroti, just talk to your head teacher. As the ICT department, we get a Saturday and you tell us, we organize and come. Even if we are only 10 teachers, we shall come and we shall pass through all these things in a day. Yeah, so Mr. Dumba, thank you very much for the opportunity. That's what I wanted to share.
Thank you much, everyone. Someone is still raising his hand. Moses, maybe you're the last one. Moses? Moses? Okay, how about you take Moses's chance? But okay.
Thank you, Mr. Dumba. My last question is not